Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Brother Marines, Brother Marines, Brother Marah, we have returned again on this day, today, Thursday, the day of which that we have returned. And just so that way you don't forget it, I, Slathe the Space Marine, have returned to you at the turn of the tide. And what do we have for today? Well, it's in the title. Probably in the description. I don't know how YouTube works anymore. It's in the thumbnail. I'm being diabolical. It's Diablo 2! You know, that game? The one with the clicking? It's that one. Diablo 2. Resurrected. So it's like Diablo 2. 2. Out of all the Diablo 2s, I like Diablo 2 2. Diablo 2 2 is a really great version of Diablo 2. Diablo 3 wasn't quite Diablo 2 in many ways, but in many ways it was its own thing. It was even possibly better. Maybe. I mean, like, in some ways. But this, Diablo 2 2, the resurrected one, resurrected. Diablo 2 Resurrected. There we go. That is pretty good. I would have to say that I have been enjoying this game to an immense amount. The time of which being spent in diablinizing, diablotizing, Diablo-toozing, to my Diablo choosing. It's been good. It's been good. I've liked it. I hope you have. I just hope you don't think it sucks. So, it's Diablo 2. Resurrected. Prod release. So we're at level 56 with the Necromancer. I did all that sorting and everything last night. So we should have all of the space now to be able to store and save and all that. Alright, we can make new characters with these. If I really need to, I could go grab one of those sets. What's this? Ugh. Okay. Wait, I want to put that down. There we go. Go in the box. Alright. So, we have this game. I think it's pretty good. So I might as well, if I'm on Nightmare, I might as well keep doing the same kind of things I'm doing. I'm trying to find equipment, right? Because I'm going to need equipment or just a big surplus of levels to be able to kind of get past this. I could go and make another character, just kind of make, or like level up one of the other characters, and do that to be able to potentially find more items, or have just kind of more characters up at like the level 50s. So we can come to that later on. Maybe I'll make a poll. I'll make like a channel poll or something. Why aren't I raising skeletons? It's nice having 10 skeletons now. Can't beat a good poll? That's what Elton John used to tell me. Alright, where... So if I find... I'm gonna want to find all these different bosses and stuff, so... I don't know what I'm really gonna want to be doing runs on, if anything. Like, that's still kind of needing to be figured out. But... I mean... It doesn't hurt, just going around fighting monsters. It gives me a chance of getting items dropped. And I'm on Nightmare, so it's already gonna be, like, better items, let's just say. I'm playing the game! Oh, Necromancers are great. You just kind of like shake and bake, set it and forget it. You get a few kills and then you just start snowballing that into an army. I love it. But I can maybe put a poll up, you know, and be like, which class should I level up next? What would it be? So, Paladin, Sorceress, Druid, Amazon. Oh wait, polls on YouTube can only be 4 options now. They can't be 5. Sorry, Assassin. You're just gonna have to get left out of that one. You know, it's really disappointing. Alright, so... Oh, let me get my armor up. There we go. Zoom in. For like a remake of Diablo 2, though, the graphics of this game, I do think, are really impressive. And just kind of the way that it goes back and forth. Can I? Wait, can I? I can zoom in. Okay, that wasn't in the original game. I don't think that was in the original game, was it? Was zoom in the original game? Like in the original Diablo 2? I want to say it was in Diablo 1. Didn't know there was a limit with the poll. Yeah, it used to be 5. It used to be 5, and then they lowered it to 4. It was 4 on the. It was 5 on the text polls and 5 on the image polls. And then, oh wait, did I say that right? 5 on the text and 4 on the images, and then they made them both 4. So there was like no point. If you might as well do an image one every time then. Alright, so I'm gonna go for just doing Countess run. I'll just do all the bosses. Let's do the whole game. This would probably be faster if I switched to my Barbarian. If I put, like, a bunch of Magic Find gear on my Barbarian, and then ran in here, I would probably be able to do this faster. Because one, he's got crazy run speed. And I don't have Magic Find boots, do I? No. So I'm not going to be losing anything with having, like, run speed boots. And then he's got run speed. Oh, shit, look at that. That is a bunch of cursed monsters. Okay. What's the experience like here? Let's just see. So it's like, what? 500? For one of those? Oh, that was really easy. I mean, I'm with what I'm doing now, I'm well over the level I would need to be here. This is level fix. No, let's fix that one up. Level 56. That's what happened. And on Nightmare. On Act 1. So I don't need to be really too cautious. A little bit of caution. You know, if I run into some, like, some champion archer skeletons or something. With some really cheap combo of shit. Watch out for that, because that could probably still do a lot of damage. Although I have cranked myself full of fucking vitality. 200 vitality. Say, that's pretty good. Let's hold on to that, because I have another shield like it, but I think that one's better. And so I do want to make one of those, like, 4-socket, I forget which one it is. It might even just be, like, I don't know, Spirit or something. But to make the 4-socket shield, that would probably be pretty good. And I don't really know what kind of paladin that I want to play. There's lots of different types of paladins. And some of them are more tried and true than others. I don't entirely know what would be best for hardcore. I imagine something that heals. Right? That would make sense. Okay. I just keep going here. Is this gonna be a dead end area? Yeah. Oh yeah, my revives. I keep forgetting about these because, like, they're meaningless. Just don't let them hear that. I am really liking Bonewall. Bonewall is pretty cool. I don't know. I don't think I ever really got Bonewall before, because it just seems kind of shit when you read it. It's like, so it's just like a wall, like, and enemies can attack it. Does it do damage? No. Does it stay where you cast it? Yes. Does it protect you? If you put it in front of you. Kind of. It's actually a lot better than I thought it was. Yeah, the music in here just kind of makes me wonder, because, like I was saying last night, the Countess's lore in the game is that, like, she bathed in the, like, she kept her beauty by bathing in the blood of virgins, right? Like, Countess Dracula shit, right? Countess Dracula. And then when you're going through this dungeon, the music in the background has the sound of, like, it sounds like crying babies. So it's like, is that like the ghosts of the babies that she like bled out? What about Count Dracula? Count Duckula. Now, is Scrooge McDuck kind of like the old-time Scottish vampire hunter kind of guy? Is that maybe how he got his money? Right? So, if Scrooge McDuck met Count Duckula, I wanted to say Count Dankula. If Scrooge McDuck met Count Dankula, well, I guess they must have met. It was at some kind of rally, and okay, what do we got? Welcome in, Filthy. So I am continuing, kind of doing runs, you could, or maybe even like grinding, you could say, against certain boss characters, so that way I can try to get equipment to be able to continue past where I'm at. Whoa. Because I'm at like a higher difficulty part of the game now. Because I'm in Nightmare. And, you know, I can't afford one death, because then my character's dead. What's this? Trellised armor? Okay. Don't need that. Alright, my soldiers, go!
I can't carry anymore.
Can't carry anymore. What? Oh. I'm at the maximum amount of gold. That's cute. Well, wonderful. Welcome in, Jen. Welcome in.
I can't carry anymore.
I've gotten to the point in this game where I now have the maximum amount of money I'm allowed to have. The Count Dunkula. I want to Count Dunkula. Why can't I like read and say Count Duckula? First it was Count Dankula, now it's Count Dunkula. So he's just like shooting hoops. Like, Count Dunkula with his 9 to 5 point average. And now it's the Jeffersons. Alright, go my bone spirits. There's such a thing as max money. I'll just have to go put this money inside a box. What's this demon head? Oh, what? Okay, well, let's just... What is this? It's crap. Oh, welcome in, everybody. Good to see you all. I hope you all had a good evening. I got off work early today, so that's why I'm here. And get to do some diabolical activities. So okay, I'm gonna save this because this will just be good if I get that right. That's a piece of shit. whoops. Wow, 3 towels? Okay, and I'll just dump this in here. I'll make it like the collective gold that I can use on all my different characters. See, that's playing with portals right there. Now, okay, I know there's a few other bosses I'm going to want to try. So I'm going to do this one. Outer Cloister. Outer Cloister is kind of like a regular cloister, except for it's just the shell. Alright. Let's just rush up into here. Be really bad news for these guys. Oh, wait a minute. This is the wrong place. Fuck it, let's go. Fuck it, let's go. Isn't Cloister what the cats call Lister? Do they call him Cloister? Does he say that? No, it's not Cloister. We're gonna go to Fiji? I had it all planned out. You know, as you get older, you begin to kind of realize, yeah, maybe I am a bit of a lister, but I'm definitely a bit of a rimmer. Okay, so that was the wrong place. So I wanted to go to the inner cloister. Sent me a friend request on Steam? Is this like that friend request movie? So I know you're into that like true crime stuff. So like if I don't accept the friend request, like no one will know who did it. Oh, here we go. We got some champions. Snotshank. Snotshank is a great name for like an orc or something, I think. You know, like a goblin. Yeah, sure. I can get to that in a minute. Let me just do my game for a little bit. Jeez. Mama's trying to watch her stories. All right. Let's get that. Blast, blast, blast. There we go. Did he drop anything? Nope. All of that. What's this? Sure. Well, that kind of sucked. Amazing at rimming in golf. What in the Lord of fuck conversation did I just look into the chat and see? Alright, so, library. I don't know, not library. Notifications. You've been sent a friend request. You've got mail. Wait, who the hell is this other person? Somebody else sent me a friend request. I have no idea who that is. I have no idea who that is. I don't want to just blast their, like, account name out there, because then that could be weird. Oh, I have a friend in common with them? Okay, let's accept this one. Do I have 2 friends now in common? I don't know. It's Santa. I don't know who this is. I'm gonna regret this. I'm accepting this one. I don't know. I have no idea who that was. But they're in my friends list now. Alright, let's go to Andariel. Now, Nightmare Andariel's gonna have a chance of dropping Sojas. Right? And that's what I'm gonna want. I'm gonna want a Stone of Jordan ring. If you don't know, don't accept. There was a mutual friend, and I will take it on good faith that I might have an idea of who this is. You may send me one later. Wow, everyone's just friending me up. Man, I've never felt more popular in my life. Yeah, I'm pretty good, right? Alright. Okay, let's get out of this place. Let's just leave some curses. Go in here. Oh, it's a statue. Okay, that statue sucks. Let's get out of here.
I need a key.
I need a key. Gets a key. Da-na-na-na. A debt enforcement notice? Oh, shit. I don't know when I'm going to be able to pay you back on that one then, Filthy. I mean... What's the interest rate? Ah, shit. I'm never going to financially recover from this. What's this? What is this? Smells like piss. Switch to some magic powers. See, this is just like Oblivion. Here you go, Jen. This is clearly the new game that you need to get hooked on. Diablo 2. Specifically hardcore. Where if you ever die, your character's gone forever and you've lost all of the work you've done. You'll love it. It'll be perfect. And the best part about it is that in this game, your character has this thing called attack rating. So, if, you know, there's no way that you'll miss with a shotgun in this game. Okay, so let's find the boss with her pierced booby chains. I don't know, what do you call that? Does she have, like, I don't know, like caps on or something? This boss is essentially going to be topless with, like, chains pierced through her nipples. So she's got, like, I don't know. I don't know what to call that. But you know who would know what that's called. Hey, Jen. I don't know if you can hear me right now. Hey, are you there? Ass Blaster. I've got a question for you. Why wouldn't you want to play hardcore? That was my question. Hardcore is the only way. You want to play it hard. Because softcore is just, you know... oh, I died. Oh, well, what? You like hardcore, but not in... You got to live hardcore. To be hardcore. Because the legend of the rent was way hardcore. Okay, you know what? That song really actually just hit me. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? I kind of now can feel that song, like personally. Jack Black did some good work with that one. But this is a kind of game that would actually be really good in groups. Because depending on the way you make your character, your characters can, like, boost each other. And so, like, let's say you're playing as, like, the Holy Paladin Knight character. Your character's gonna have these skills that you and all of your allies around you just get buffs. If you're playing as the Necromancer, you can be using curses that make the enemies weaker, so like your allies and stuff will be able to get hit much more because the enemies are just that much more pansy ass. you're playing as the barbarian, and you can do these war shouts that give the entire party, like, bonuses to their skills and health and defense. Or you can play as an Amazon, and you can shoot stuff with a bow. And that helps you out your party. Or you can play as the assassin, and you put traps everywhere, and it kills things, and everything dies. And then everyone else kind of sits there going, well, wait, what's the point of me being here? You friendly fire? Now, I might need to explain that in this game, there is no friendly fire unless you opt in for it by going into the party, the P button, into the player's menu during a game, select a person in the game and click hostile, and then that player will be warned that you are now hostile with them and coming after them to try to kill them. And you would have to go very much out of your way to kill anybody that's on your team in this game. I'm not saying that you wouldn't somehow happen to just manage to do that, even completely unintentionally. But there would be several layers of protections to make sure that you wouldn't. What? It's like the worst Endarial drop ever. Oh, hey, Tallahassee. Welcome in, welcome in. Everyone's piling in all at once. I guess I'm off early, so I get to be on earlier. Ah, that's garbage. Where am I saving these? I'll save these here. Oh, I guess I'm putting all this stuff in here. So collecting gems and collecting runes will be useful because I should be able to level up. All the Brits are in. I mean, you guys are kind of Brits. Like, you're Brit-ish. So, like, I guess you can be accepted onto the Council of Brits. Kind of. So, let's fill up the box. Well, the tomes. Because it's good to have these just ready. I mean, you can get things identified for free from Kane, but you have to go back to town. And sometimes you need to know right now, is it really worth me carrying this item with me? So let's see, if we go to Act 2... There's a few places I can go here. Actually, there's a lot of Act 2 that I could go to try to find... I want to find the arm of King Leoric. So that's gonna... I'm not gonna... There's not just gonna be, like, a place, and I just go pick it up. It's gonna be RNG. The whole thing is gonna be RNG, and I'm gonna have to fight certain monsters to have a chance of getting it. So nothing here is gonna be for certain. I might have to do passes at this to get it. It's like a chance. Like that boss, like that titty boss I just fought. She has a chance of dropping these rings called Stone of Jordan, which are pretty valuable, pretty sought-after rings. They're not the highest level thing in the game, but they're rare enough and valuable enough that people would want them. They give bonuses to your skills, so if you have more than one of those on a character that's very, like, skill-based, like a Necromancer, depends on there being levels cranked up into his skills. I only have so many skeletons because I have this fully leveled up with equipment giving even more bonuses to it. That might be worth some money. Alright, that's the next area. So right now I'm going to be looking for, like, a, kind of like a mouthway portal. It's going to be like this sandstone sort of dungeon entrance that's just going to be in the middle of desert buttfuck nowhere here. And it's going to be called the Stony Tomb. And I'm going to want to go in there to just fight a bunch of monsters. Hopefully there's going to be certain uniques there. And then they'll have a chance of dropping this wand that I want to find, or they'll have a chance of dropping something. I forget. I need to go on this path to try to find certain items to be able to advance my character further. And, I mean, I could probably use the best equipment I have and then be able to get a little bit further. But this character's probably sufficiently leveled and equipped right now to handle this task. So if I can get that stuff, I can at least kind of spread the love around with the equipment and not have everything have to kind of hop from character to character. I mean, this... there it is. So this is what I'm looking for. Wow, that looks pretty cool. Alright. Wait, what does it look like in the original graphics? Let's zoom in. Oh, wait, wait, there's no pots there. Oh, they added pots. They can't do that. They can't do that. Stony Tomb, level 1. I think there's 3 levels to the Stony Tomb. But I have really high magic find on this character. What is it right now? Like 190? 194. So I should have a really good chance of getting rare and magical items, and I think that counts for unique items as well. So it's just a case of I just need to beat the odds and battle with RNG now. Whoa. Let's back out of there. Sivherbs. Do I have any of Sivherbs? Well, obviously, yes, I do. I have at least one piece of Sivherbs in my inventory with me right now. It sounds familiar, though, so... maybe? But nice, there we go. Not what I was looking for, but already got drops. Already got drops. No, it's just gonna be like 3 prongs, one straight in each direction. Whoa, okay. There should be... there we go. That guy. So I don't know if it's gonna need to be a specific zombie. Who is on your money? The King of Canada. Right? Is it going to show it? It's the King of Canada. Right there. Look at that man. Run away!
Run away! Run! Run away!
Okay. Run! See, when you say it that way, it upsets them. What do you mean, the King of Canada? Exactly what I just said. Who is the King of Canada? Alright then, well played. Right? Like, haven't had Charlie on a coin yet? Had him on a note. Okay. I think they're gonna keep Lizzie on the 20. Is what I recall hearing. I've not seen him on a... I've not seen any new 20 bills. So, I imagine that the... good chance they'll keep Lizzie on there. But it would make sense if they didn't. I mean... it would make sense. Not had any. Huh. Creeping feature, that's him. Alright. So good so far. I'll put that in there. It'll probably have abilities. Not allowed money. Only allowed in the kitchen and in the baby factory. Alright, let's get out of there. My poison resist is ass, so I don't want to go near them. It's funny how like a piece of chest armor turns into gloves.
I need a key.
Alright, well that... I want to say mostly sucked, just because it didn't work out. I did get a Siverb shield, whatever that's for. I guess it's for Siverbs. That would make a lot of sense. Level 9... Milbregas. So I don't know if I have any of either of these two set. I know I've got 3 of these now. I've made 4 babies. I've done my part. We salute you. Good job, soldier. Okay, what's this? Golem Mastery. Oh, well, this is going to be worthless. This wand that I thought... Okay, worthless. This? Next to worthless. 30,000? Diablo, 30k.
Greetings.
So now I'm just going to want to keep going to the different bosses. So now I'm going to want to try to fight Radament to see if Radament will drop it. All by yourself? Immaculate. Yeah, now once you've made them filthy, you go back to the kitchen. That's what Hansel and Gretel's all about. The kids come home and then their mom's like, get in the oven. I've fattened you up enough. Now it's time for me to eat. Oh, nice. Archers. Alright, here we go. Very nice. So there's a chance that I'm going to get the equipment I need by fighting the boss at the end of this dungeon. From what I was reading, it was saying that there's certain enemies will have a chance of dropping it, and certain areas will have a chance of dropping it. So it's I'm a little bit confused. I don't really have like a real definitive answer just yet. But beyond maybe, I don't know if I'm going to be doing this as fast as I could possibly do, like world record speed run level. But I seem to be sufficient enough to be able to take on these areas with likely enough magic find. So I think, like, if I just do this enough times, this should work. But it's going to be an RNG game. And it's possible, like, I don't know what the odds are, you know, for or against. It could be like 1 out of 400. It easily could be. Should I start turning them into speed runs? Start, like, put on a timer and then it will show how many runs we did? But then to do that, I would pretty much have to do like the same place over and over and over again. If I'm doing a bunch of different places, it's not gonna. Speed run? Wow. Well, here we go. But I made a list of the different rune words with auras that I'm going to want for this Necromancer. Really, rune words that I'd probably want on any set of characters. If I had, like, this set of equipment, I could put that on every character I have and be just that much more. Just that much more. So that's definitely a thing. You picked up your Valfest ticket? I didn't know you were married. And I didn't know that you were in that kind of marriage. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Of course not. I mean, some of my best friends go to Valfest. But, I mean, like, a man of your talents? Really? Married to your Stompa? Did you have a Stompa when they first came out? Did anyone ever play against the Stompa in 40k, but when it first came out in the game? I remember it. And it was one of the worst experiences I've had playing the game. Where it was just like, yeah, he's got this Gatling gun that it just shoots forever until it fails. And my friend just like shooting my whole army. I'm just watching my Space Marines get removed from the table. I've not even gotten a turn yet, and it's just me, just minigun, just shredding my army. And then it's like, oh, it messed up once. Oh. Siverbs. Oh, Siverbs is a paladin set. The Apocalypse. Was that what it was? Was it in Apocalypse? Yeah, that makes it would have been in an Apocalypse unit, right? Where you have to have an army that's like 3,000 points or more. Am I speedrunning this game? Maybe. If I am, yes, and I'm doing amazing. If not, no, why would I do that? So I'm both, it's like Schrodinger's speedrun. Wow, really, the chat just is full of Britbongs now. Graham, you're not alone. Your people have come to bring you back to your planet. Your people have come. They want to take you from the village and bring you back to their people. Oh, what's this? Fire? I will take that. Aha! Now I'm... Oh, wait, I didn't get it? And go! Aha! Now I've got super fire resistance. You can't hurt me except for with this poison that you're hurting me with. That hurts me a lot. You have a Tim Hortons near you? No, you know that Tim Hortons is owned by Americans now? So if anything, it makes you American. That was pretty good. We got 2 pieces. What's okay, who wants to guess? This could be... Is it Death's? Death's is a belt, sword, and gloves, so no, it's not gonna be Death's. Vidala's? Vidala's? Hazaras. I'm asking you guys as if, like, you'd really know, but... You know, we all know. So, like, but which ones of these do I have? 10 to life, 4 to mana? How about 11 to life and 20 to mana? I've now just upgraded this, so here we go. Now we can save this for somebody else. So I'm going to be able to share the love with all these charms. I'm going to be able to just boost up characters, like, very early on. They're going to have equipment and be ready. So if I have 2 people... What's Siverb's icon? Do I have that? I know I have this. Is it owned by an American and not an Indian guy? Whoa, whoa, whoa. American isn't, like, a race? But if it were, I would still qualify. Because no matter where you want to slice this land up, this land is mine. Okay, what's in here? Nothing. Alright, what's next on the hit list, then? Let's just check the waypoints. And, like, this is the waypoint hit list. Who's next? No. Maybe. Yes. No. Right? I think that sounds about right. Okay, let's try to find the... Oh, wow. I found it. And... this place is allegedly supposed to be good for magic find. So we'll see if it lives up. Let's see if I can find some more set items. Maybe some rare... Oh, skill shrine? Yes, please. Oh, it's not enough for this? Okay. But it will be enough for this. Okay, so I just need to find the champions that are down here. And then they should give me a chance of dropping something. I don't know what drops in here. If items are really, like, location-based, I have no idea. I just read that this place here is supposed to be good for magic find. Well, that was mana find. It's kind of similar. Yeah, if I was able to get that Leoric's, that arm of King Leoric, though, that would be a very clear upgrade from the wand I'm using right now. It would dramatically increase what I'm doing. If you dance If your seat while playing, you will receive the Jade Monkey. Only in Act 3. God. What a tourist. And... the skeletons are nice, though. I do like when dungeons have skeletons once again. Because when I'm able to revive them, it's just like I have more skeletons. It's a good feeling. It's that feel-good joy from doing something in a video game and going, yeah. Because like when this game first came out, the Necromancer got a skeleton for every level in Skeleton or Skeleton Mage. So you would have 40 skeletons by the end. They were garbage, they were super weak, and they lagged games out. So if you had a bunch of Necromancers, all with skeletons, that game would just... That would be quite an interesting scenario. Skeleton warriors, come out and play! You know, like the warriors. I didn't just say that randomly for no reason. Wow, that was loud. Why was that the extra loud gold? Okay, so I did this whole floor. That was it? What the hell's this? Get that out of here. So that was the extra loud floor. Alright. And I don't have anything in here, except for that potion. Who's next on the hit list? The summoner. Now, alright. Alright, chat. Northwest, northeast, southeast, southwest. Which way are we going? Pick a way. Pick a direction. Pick a direction. And let's see who gets it right. There's no way, at this point, there's no way we can know which one's the right direction. Did you just say east-west? North by northwest? Listen here. Listen here. This would be north by northwest. I have now followed your instructions to bring us back into here. Let's go! Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. That's like a guarantee. All I need to do is go through this portal and through that door, and there's a unique monster right there. Guaranteed to be there. I'm pretty sure, guaranteed to be there. What was his name? That's gonna make a difference. What was his name? Oh, he's like exploded. He's gone. Northwest, as it's the best part of the UK. Alright, wait, that's a way I can go. I can go northwest. Go east-west. Isn't that like Kanye West's son or something? Goatmen! Oh, here we go, Necromancers. That's what I want. Come here, Necromancer. You are coming with me. Your soul is mine. Go east, west. It's all criminals up there. Is that where is that going to be a place where you get like? Is that like Vicky Pollard's? I'm just going to imagine that all people are just people from Little Britain. That's how my mind is going to understand that if I just can relate this to a Little Britain character. So like, is that where everybody's a Vicky Pollard? Is that right? Really? Berserkers at this point in the game? Fuck's sake. I'll have to make a character that has like a barbarian mercenary. It'll probably be terrible, but it would be interesting just to see. Because you can equip... I mean, you only get helmet, armor, weapon, shield, or double weapon, right? But you can equip a barbarian mercenary the same sort of way that you can equip a barbarian. And you can give him barbarian-only equipment. And if you give him berserkers, it will give him +1 to barbarian skills. And mercenaries have skills. So, it could be interesting to do that. Can I send the fire golem, like, over there? Like, over there. Use the bow. Use the bow! Oh, I'm running out of bolts. But this bow is amazing, though. Okay, so let's get... Let's go sunning. Now I've got my vampires. See, it gets really good when you start, like, raising undead. Like, you're fighting the monsters. And then suddenly, like, the, like, kind of elite undead, you start reviving those. And so then you get quite a nice army of things. It's really neat. I just think they're neat. Mercenaries have skills. Slathe tells us what is good in life. To crush your enemies and to hear the lamentations of their women. And finding nice gear in this game. That's pretty sweet too. Send this over there. Go, my fire golem! Spam green spaff. That's right. Now, Filthy, have you played Diablo before? Are you familiar with this? Is the system going to be complicated and am I going to have to explain how this game works? Or if I show you something, are you just going to get it? Are you just going to get it? So, you got equipment. Alright, that's the tutorial you're getting. You have equipment. It has stuff. It does stuff for your character. You get stuff from wearing equipment. Your mercenary can be equipped. I gave my mercenary an item. That item gives him a thing that makes my mana, my magic points, restore at an incredible rate. So that way I can take this high-level skill, let's just call it, hold down the button, and just kind of forget that I'm doing anything. To see them driven before you. I knew I was missing something. I got 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
I need a key.
It's a little bit of a cope, but I will take that littlest bit of cope. So am I getting good experience here on this bar? So I'm at 87, is that 87 million? I'm at 87 million experience points. The EXPs. Is it lamentation or lamination? Lamination? You mean, like, yeah, I mean, laminating's good. It, like, helps protect your comic books and stuff. Like, your laundry card. Yeah, let's see Paul Allen's card. Oh. The lamination. Oh, the lamination of this card's women. Its enemies being driven before it. Alright, so if I keep going this way, so I'm 87, 32, 43. 42, 43. Let's just see. What kind of experience am I going to be getting if I go this way? Wow, Jen's getting laminated. Help to protect from water damage. Okay, so let's just go back. I want to see if I was at 87 million. If I just go back, because each direction is going to have its own fork. Now, they both get to the same location. It's not like, you know, pick left or right, and, you know, which one's the right way. Well, the right way is the right way. But you can do either, so I can kind of do like a one direction. Not like the band, but like the instruction of which way to go somewhere. And, okay, there's like the little middle bridge there. One of them is going to have little teleporters that I can use. Uh-oh. What's this guy? Where is he? I lost him. Oh, wait, there's 2 of them? There's 2 of them. Holy shit. Vile Burn. He's cold and changed. Better back up. So at the end of this dungeon, there's going to be like a little mini-boss called the Summoner. And the Summoner, little trivia fact if nobody cares, he is the sorcerer that you could play as in the first game. In fact, all 3 characters from the first game are bosses in this game, and you kill them. Kind of depressing to think that, right? It's like, man, I played that whole game, and you're saying that I die? No, not just that. You have to do it yourself. This is one of the things that sucks about this place with skeletons, is that your army gets stuck on these bridges. Because they just, their pathing is just stupid. Well, stamina. I don't think I'm going to use it, but My ghost is fighting their ghost. It's a ghost fight. I revived a ghost from the dead as a ghost to fight ghosts. There, I just did it again. Sometimes you hate your teammates. It's ready to not get stuck in the... Oh, yeah. Yeah. But, I mean, this is like... I don't know. They're meant... Their path is pretty much to, like, follow me. But the thing is, they get stuck on each other. So if I, like, walk up forward... They'll try to follow me in, like, a straight line. Summon a ghost train. Suplex! Alright. My bone armor's doing good. There needs to be with some AI in Ready or Not. What did I say? My bone armor is doing good. My bone armor is doing good. As you see right here, Exhibit A, my bone armor. My bone armor. Lure these guys over. Whoa. The fuck was that? Let's go find out. I no longer fear fire. I am the fearless, unfireable Necro. You can't fire me. I made this company. You don't know how much I sacrifice. That's right. It's a Spider-Man reference. Feel old. Because that was like 24 or 25 years ago. Spider-Man was 25 years ago. It's like it would be just hearing that just makes millennials just and they start aging like Benjamin Button, but like normally, and then or like no, they age like the guy at the end of Saving Private Ryan. No. They age like the painting dude from League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. When they hear Spider-Man was 25 years ago, and now they're like, turning into the guy from like Raiders of the Lost Ark. Or no, what's that one? No. And the Holy Grail, Indiana Jones and the Holy Grail when he drinks from the Holy Grail, just right. Not me, though. Not me. Clearly, I'm, like, immortal. There we go. There we go. That's cleared up. Goatmen. Ah! I'm glad there's all these sound effects and stuff going on, so I can say all these ridiculous things, and it would make it a lot more difficult for that to be clipped without a bunch of weird background noise. See? I can say the most outrageous shit, and I'll likely be entirely safe from being clipped. Sound clipped. Because there's going to be all this video game sound background noise. That's right. Master plan. That's when there's gonna be like sound filtering. He's gonna know how to like remove background sound. It's gonna be just my voice layer somehow. He's just gonna do it. It's gonna do it like CSI. What do we got here? This might be worth some money. Oh. Well, wait, what am I at now? 88. So I gained 1 million experience-ish, or I went up by... Or what did I say it was before? 87 something? So it might not be a full million there, but... I don't know, I don't think I'm really gonna find any champion monsters in this, right? There hasn't been champion monsters, just bullshit? Alright.
Blessings to you.
How many of those do I have now? Like 4? 3 or 4 of them? Alright, so we've gone north. We've gone all of both north sides. So it's gotta be south. Southeast or southwest. All the goatmen died. That's a shame. Southeast, southwest. I'm gonna go this way. We'll do this counterclockwise. Wow, that guy just kind of teleported over by himself. There we go. Go, my army! Everyone's all on one spot. Just one mega skeleton. But if I'm able to get that King Leoric arm, I'll be able to. I might have more skeletons, and I'll have more. I'll definitely have more revives. I'm just gonna go run past this shit. Get out of my way! Get out of my way! I can do anything. Get out of my way. I can do it all. Why is the army stuck again? Come on. A lot of extra effort here that I didn't think would be necessary. We have to get these vampires up. Hey, I'm already confused as where I'm going right now. We need to figure out how to make Enigma armor. So that way I can get teleport. That'll be pretty much one of the prerequisites of awesomeness right there. Is it the right way? No. Here we go, we got him. Really? I mean, we could try to do Duriel. Duriel seems to absolutely suck fucking nuts when, like, trying to figure it out. Alright, so, alright, chat. I want you to figure this out. Here's a puzzle for you. Skeleton, get out of there. The symbols above my character right here are all the symbols that are possible. Of course, now all the minions are wanting to, you know, get on it and make it difficult for you to look at them. Now, if you can figure out which symbol is missing from these symbols in this, then you win the game. If you can figure out which symbol's missing from the symbols that are shown above, then you win. And you have to be first. We can't have more than one winner. Triangle. Yeah, Jen's got it. Triangle. Jen is the winner. Jen is the wiener. Sorry, what your prize wasn't dollars, it was doll hairs. Doll hairs. No, it wasn't a Toyota, it was a toy Yoda. Was your prize, right? Oh, wow. Wow, you know what? We are gonna have... you know what? Now that there's the accusation, now we're gonna have to investigate. We gotta investigate to see if there was unfair play at work. Right? Let's see. Let's see. You know, but then again, like, Jen might have been... you know, she might have been practicing for this for years, right? You knew the question before it was asked? Oh, wow. Wow. That's devious. That's devious. That's devious. An advanced version of the chat, of the text. Must... you know what? That makes sense, though. Because for Chaos, it's 6 hours into the future right now. So I'm 6 hours ago. So all that Chaos Gamer would need to do is just look at the stream in the future and then message the past, knowing the answer already. You see, that is how time travel, but mostly time zone stories work. Where you can speak to the past from the future because it's 6 hours ahead. In fact, it could be a whole other day than it is for me in the future if we waited for about an hour. Damn, that's dubious. That's criminal. You know, due to the circumstances, we are going to have to strip that win, because that was an illegitimate win. Using time travel technology to win at a just for fun little contest. How dare you? It's unethical. Starfleet wouldn't allow it. It's not very Starfleet. Alright. Seekers of...
Seekers of the tomb of Tal Rasha will find it through the portal, but know that the glowing glyphs recorded here in my arcane sanctuary are the signs of the 6 false tombs. The missing 7th sign marks the tomb of Tal Rasha. Of the Heratrum, he might be called the Foremost.
Here we go.
Shining but brief moment for the mage clans.
And what's going on, Muad'Dib? Muad'Dib. Alright, so let's find the triangle. I'm pretty sure Duriel is going to give absolute trash drops. But you know what? We've come this far. Let's just keep going. Maybe because I got all the other bosses, Duriel's gonna give, like, the best drop that he's ever given. Chilling and killing. Oh, pretty well. Pretty well, Muad'Dib. I got my Muad'Dib, and we're playing some... I don't know how to like, portmanteau Mua Diablo? That doesn't sound good. That didn't work for me. If it worked for you, I mean, no shame in it, but... This is the Temple of the Star. Chevrons. Chevron 2, locked in. The triangle. You know, the whole time travel bit wasn't even what I was going to even originally say. I was going to say that you've got one of those, like, toys with the blocks of different shapes. Right, where you got to put, like, the pegs into the holes of the different shapes. So when you saw the puzzle, you were like, oh! And then you looked at the shapes there and you were like, that one's missing, right? Like, that's what I was gonna go with. But it turned into a whole time travel plot. I mean, like, I guess that's just kind of how, like... Sometimes that's how storytelling goes when it's improvised, right? Okay, we got ghosts. They're terrifying. Wait. There we go, perfect. Say like Ma? What? Ma. What? What? Say it like Ma used to say it. How come you never say it like Ma used to say it? You changed. You changed. There we go. Let's put some bone wall in there. Just to fuck with them. Oh, who's this? It's Seed Fester. He's like Uncle Fester, but like the band Seed. Wait, oh no, isn't there, wait, is there a band called Seed? I don't even know. Is Seed a band? Yes, Slathe, Seed is a band. Madeeb? Now, I'm gonna have to ask old Madeeb over here. Hey, Ma! Madeeb! I am Madeeb. Wait, what? Smash all these. Whoa, whoa, fast ghosts. Those were scary. Do not fuck with those. I am not going in there. Is it Seether? I don't know. Maybe I was thinking of Creed. Whoa! Okay. At the land center back in the day, they called you Muad'Dib because you sold to everyone. Muad'Dib. Muaweed. Fuck, I should have actually, like, tried to read that. Alright, let's do this.
Strange in your neighborhood, who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! If it's something weird and it don't look good, who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
That's scary. Pressing the escape key freaked the shit out of me. I was like, am I dead? Oh, okay. Whoa, whoa, I'm not going in there. I just realized how much lightning's going on in there.
If you're seeing things running through your head, who can you call? Ghostbusters! An invisible man sleeping in your bed. Ow, who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! I ain't afraid of no ghosts. I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Shit, no, go!
Who you gonna call?
You drained my mana.
If you're all alone, pick up the phone and call
What am I bumping into?
If you've had a dose of the freaky
Is it like lagging out? What's going on there? Are they glitched?
Let me tell you something.
Glitch.
Buster makes me feel good. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Don't get caught alone.
Whoa.
No.
Not go in
When
there.
it comes through your door, unless you just want some more, I think you better call.
So what's the problem with this
Who
room?
you gonna call?
Oh, now they're moving.
Think you better call.
The ghost that didn't want to get out of the fucking way.
I can't hear you. Who you gonna call? Louder. Who you gonna call? Who can you call?
A little bit of fun. Why not? Doesn't hurt. Just means that there'll be less ads on this video. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know how that really works. Siggins? Siggins. No, Cathans. Arathas. Okay, it was none of the ones I said. What a rat! I know I've got the amulet. So now do I have the amulet, gloves, and helmet? Corpse explosion. $70 to $120 of the corpse's life? So, like, if one of the monsters goes down, I can use corpse explosion, and then that could just take out a whole mob of the same type of monster in, like, one go? Well, that's not going to work on the boss, though. What I'm going to need Decrypify for when I'm actually fighting Duriel. I would want to, if I could, if I was able to get Magic Find. Corpse Explosion. I think I always just made skeleton necromancers, but this character's been kind of a bit of a hybrid, and I've been enjoying this a lot more than my usual build that I would have played back in the day or that I last played with. I want to say that I've been enjoying a hybrid build a lot more. Okay, let's get Decrypify, and let's go for some very disappointing drops. So if I just keep spamming Decrypify. I probably don't even need to do it that much. I'll just let them do the job. But what I was saying is, if I could get equipment for the mercenary so he was immune to freezing, but still had the magic find. Well, at least Duriel didn't disappoint me in that, like, this would be the one time despite me and that would drop good drops.
Good evening.
So, of course, thank you, Duriel, for being exactly what I expected you to be. The dropper of shitty drops.
There's nothing the right portion can't cure.
Why does Lysander sound like the Riddler from the 60s Batman? Was he the same guy? Like, went Bone Spirit for fun? Oh, I went Bone Spirit because I thought it was, good. I mean, I was originally gonna go Bone Spear, and then I got Bone Spirit so that, and I only have one level. Like, all of these level 5s, this is all one skill point spent each. That's all just equipment boosting things up to level 5. Because really, my chips are all in over here. Because my plan here. Here's my plan, okay? Do I look like the kind of guy who's got a plan? So, clearly, I have a desert mercenary that I'm wanting to have because he heals. He heals my skeletons. That's good. I've given him an insight polearm. That's good. So now I've got 2 auras. My next plan, and I've written this down. I made a list. So the things that I want now are, because I'm not too familiar. Like, I'm gonna be making all these for the first time. I've never made any of these before. So I'm gonna need to make a dream, a dragon, a bramble, and a flickering flame. So I'm gonna need to get the runes and socketable equipment to make those 4 rune words. So what I'm gonna need is, for dream, I need an IO, a jaw, and a pull, and I'm gonna need to be level 65. For dragon, I'm gonna need a Sur, a Low, and a Sol, and level 61. For Bramble, I'm gonna need level 61, a Rawl, an Ohm, a Sur, and an Eth. And then for Flickering Flame, I'm gonna need a Neph, Pull, and Vex. Now I have, like, the lower level parts of these runes, but some of the ones that are up there, I'm gonna need to get into Hell before I'm actually gonna access that. So I wrote up a list, I took up a picture, I made up a picture, and then I threw it into the Bloodhounds chapter Discord, ! Discord in the chat, and that's kind of where I'm going from there. I could maybe make a better magic find. Yeah, I could. Should I? I mean, like, I have the thing, and this would be better than the other one, and it would be a similar strength. Wait, 15. Wait. Defense 9, strength 15. Defense 14, strength 23. Okay, so you need a little bit more strength. Because that one extra gem. Gonna go to bed. Got you on the TV. Alright. Thank you for tuning in to Slathe TV. The channel where we play games, smoke weed, paint toys, and takes our shirts off like we're golems. I don't know where that came from. I have no idea where that came from. So, Alright, have a good night. So let's see, what could I make? Okay, a 3-rune sword. Was that any of these things that I wanted to make? If I look at the picture again. Helm. No, none of these are weapons. It's just helm, shield, armor, or helm is how I've had that set up. So that way I guess the equipment, the weapons will be kind of flexible at that point. But yeah, I don't have a good portion of the runes that I need to get those done. But I do have some interesting stuff here. Some interesting stuff. Where am I going? I totally just blanked on everything. Could I try to continue Act 3? Is anything in here going to be good for magic find? I think it's this. That wasn't a good sound. No, wait, I might be wrong. It's not this place. No, this isn't it. Is it Lower Karast?
It's locked.
So I found the fire. So there's supposed to be some kind of like super chests or something here?
It's locked.
I don't know if it was just those ones next to the fire or if it's going to be any other ones around here. I only heard about this recently. I'd never heard of this before. Super chests in Lower Karast. But I guess people figure stuff out. So, more time, more nerds, more playing. People find stuff, right? Aren't there secrets in video games from like the 80s and 90s that people are still figuring out? Just the two next to the fire pit. So I already got, so just those two that I got? Okay. Because for this character, these are the things that I'm trying to find. And I know like trying to find an item is like good luck, buddy. Right? That's like trying to find like the end of the thread on the end of like the thread. You know what I mean? Of like a carpet or something. I don't mean a thread, like a little bit of wear, but the one. Right? A 100 to 1,000 runs. Here's what I'm wanting to find. I want to now looking at this. I want to find the arm of King Leoric. Probably laughing right now. I would also like to find more pieces of the Trangul set. I found one. I found the gloves. I think I put them on to one of the mules. But I would like to find more of that. I would like to replace the equipment that I'm using here. because I want to progress through the game. And I'm not sure how confident I am with... Even if I gave myself, like, the best of equipment, I'm not sure how confident I am because... some of this stuff is just... is good, but then it starts taking, like... I can't really get rid of this, because if I do, it ruins the +1 to skills, and the replenish life, a little bit of magic, you know, like mana, all that bullshit, right? Nightmare Mephisto and Andy. The gloves are best in a slot for hands. Yeah, the gloves are pretty good. I mean, I don't have them on me right now, but the gloves are, that's what I got. I got the gloves. So, I think the next piece that I'm able to get from the research I did is going to be the fetish, the trophy. And that I can get that item from certain bosses and mini bosses is what it was telling me. It was listing off different areas and certain minimum monsters that you would have to fight. Like, it can drop from all these different things. So, like, that's... I think doing Act 2 is where I was looking for King Leorix. Because that's where it said it drops from all the different mini-bosses throughout Act 2. It showed... I don't know, a lot of data there. It seemed legit. I'm wondering if I've been had. Can I even... I don't know. I was worried about going into Mephisto's lair there. A few low rune rolls will help. Like lore. Okay. Because then that would replace my +1 to skills helmet, right? With probably much greater defense. And I'm guessing a different set of buffs that will be more tactical. Well, let's see. Because I'm not in any rush to go anywhere, and I could always restart and just do more, you know, Andy and Countess. Right now I was wanting to do Andy Countess runs, so that way I would have a huge surplus of runes that I could level up. And then also have what I was reading was the best place to get Stone of Jordan. So that way I'm, like, stocking up on how, and then making things. Also, like, none of this is ladder. So that's also a thing that is kind of important, right? Using random uniques over typical rune words. You know, I don't know any of the strategies. I'm kind of going in with a little bit of knowledge that I know that's been added into the game when I played this game from years ago. So I'm kind of like, while I am looking into some things and going, this item exists, and like I knew that rune words that had auras existed. I know there's one that turns you into a werewolf and stuff. Like, I remember my friend showing me that, like, back in, like, the early 2000s. It was like, hey, check out my barbarian. I'm a werewolf now. Oh, my God! Right? Like, how did you do that? You know? It's like, but this! And he had this, like, axe and stuff, and I don't know. So, I don't even know most of, like, what the tactics are, you know, normal strategies. But here, where is Guy? Here's runes. Alright, let's go over to runes, and let's check out what I had. So a couple days ago, I chose to... I chose to, bring this character up to get the cube. So with one of my mule characters, I started going through the game. Even with his inventory full of all of my runes, it was like, yeah, this is a good idea. I got this. I'm runes, alright? Like, you just gotta have that confidence. Alright, so let's see, what do we have here? We can look over what ingredients I have right now. Let me just put these into a little bit of a sensible order here. Okay, so I have 4 sets of insight ready and raring to go. and 4 more million in the morning. Right? It's like fucking the Clone Wars. Da, 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 da. Okay, so what do we have here? I've got Thul, El, Dal, Am, Yo, Hel, Eth, Ith, Sol, Neph, Tyr, Tal, Am. Wait, did I say Am twice? Shale, and Ort. And 4 insights. So, I'm pretty sure I could probably make some things already. What's runes equipped with again? Azaris. And deaths. And he's just holding on to deaths because he can't equip it because he's not strong. He's not quick enough. Why does it have such a high dexterity requirement? Like, why does Death's Touch have such a high requirement? It's probably not that good, too, right? Spirit Sword gives +2 to skills, right? One of the things, is it, like, if I'm on Nightmare, am I going to be able to find a 4-socket shield that isn't a Paladin shield? Am I going to be able to get that so I could have Spirit... If I had Spirit Shield and Spirit Sword, I would probably trust that more than having a wand and most shields anyway. Right? Spirit's the +2 to skills, right? Not shield yet? Do I have to be on Hell to get a level 4 or to get a 4-socket shield? Fuck me. Okay. Well, at least I've got some of these. I've got a 3-socket shield here. Isn't that Ort Raltal? Do I want to make Ort Raltal? Is that... Shield is level 54? So I'd have to be in Hell for that, or, like, late Nightmare, I'm guessing. Because my character's, like, level 54, isn't he? Or at least the Necromancer is. Chill out. Alright, so... Okay, yeah, so, like, wait, is she... Do I want to make... Do I want to turn this shield into something? I know it's like a low-level whatever shield, but it's got 3 sockets, and sometimes it's not... Sometimes it's about the buffs that it gives you over the defense. Great Resist? Would it be better than this? I don't know why I'm really happy with this shield. This shield got me through a lot of the game. This shield got me through a lot of the game. I love this. I love this diamond shield. I love this shield. So good. So good, man. Plus 57 defense is kind of huge when you actually, like, look at the difference it makes. When you throw that onto your character and you look at your, like, and you're in Nightmare and it's like, oh, my defenses, they're all in the negatives. You put that on and you're just sitting there like, yeah. Everything's okay. Let's go. I don't know. So I've got 3-socketed helms. Is that one? I just gotta go check my notes again. So the helms, one of them is 3 sockets, yeah. Oh no, they're both. So for Dream, I need Io, John, Pull. So I need a John, a Pull. So that's probably going to be in Hell. And then the other helm, I need... So I have Neph, Pull, Vex. Level 55. And that's going to give me Resist Fire. Plus 3 to Fire skills. Okay, so that's not going to be, like, really, like, geared towards a Necromancer. But as, like, legacy gear that I can pass around, that will be good when it makes its rounds to the Sorceress and to the Druid. So I will save those. That sounds like a plan. do lore for now. What's lore? You're gonna have to help me on this one. I don't know the recipes on a lot of these things. So what do I need for lore? How do I do that one, Muad'Dib? Muaweed, help me! Do I have what I need? I could just look it up, though. Ort Sol? Is that it? Ort Sol. No shit. Okay, so this would be definitely trading in my magic find. Like what I have right now. +1 to skills, 10 to energy, mana after each kill, which... Does that work when I'm using spells? Lightning resist, 30%. Okay, get damage reduced by 7. +2 to light radius, my favorite stat. Ort Sol. Okay, so now I'm gonna need to get a 2-socketed helmet. And I mean, I'm gonna have to find it. I don't think I have one. Unless, can I get one from Charcy? This character's level 15. She's not gonna sell, like, super crap that you should never have at the beginning of the game. Stealth for the chest is good. I have a stealth somewhere. But it's like a lower level, and I mean... Now, hear me out. Stealth is good. You have to find... not necessary. You can get items from the store that... you can sometimes get socketed items. You can... You can get some pretty good stuff. It's possible. It's possible. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is it's possible. Oh, they don't work for... Wait, really? They don't work for runes. That's interesting. Weird. Okay, made that mistake yesterday? Shit. Like, I could equip my character with some different stuff. With that in mind. Oh yeah, so it's probably on here. I think this is where my stealth armor is. It's on him. I feel like I should have saved this guy. Oh wait, what's this? Oh, it's adorable. It's got clay claws on. Okay. Wait, he's got this, but he can't... Wait, what? So let's take a look here. Now I'd have to get like a higher level one, so it's got more defense, because it gives no bonus there. Run, walk, castrate, both good. Generate mana. So let me walk you through the logic going through my head. And I'll check sockets, because I might have something on sockets. Because this is where I pool all of my
Good day.
found socketed items into. So when I get things like these, I put them here on sockets. Those are all 3. How much room do I have? That one. Oh yeah, my super wand. I don't have an explanation for where I got this. I think I bought this from Akara. So this is like it's just a wand. It's just a level 1 wand that I got, and that this wand got my first Necromancer on D2R
Good day.
up into Nightmare. This wand. So I really want to find something to replace this. Like it's got its own legacy, so I made sure it was personalized. Took it personal. And it's, of course, I have to make sure it stays level 1. That's the whole point. The perfect level 1 wand. I do not have helmet, but I could make 2 insight bows. Is insight good as a bow? Is it worth it as a bow? Is there any point of doing that? Probably not, right? I feel like it's best on the Act 2 Mercenary because he already has an aura. And so they synergize with each other. So it just kind of works best. And so base you have beginning. Okay, so let's check Uniquia. Uniqua? I still don't know how to pronounce my own character's name. Uniquia or Uniqua? We'll figure it out. Is this it? Oh, yeah. So I think this right now, I think, is my singular best piece of armor that I have. This, and, I mean, the angelic set is still kind of holding true as good. And then what do I have here? Well, that's good and all. But not for my Necromancer, I don't think. I don't know, I still think the Angelics will be working better. And then the Angelics give better magic find than the Nagel rings. And that wand that I bought from Akara, not the Slathe wand, the one I'm using right now, is better than this one. Yeah. I think right now, even though I have him somewhat, I have everything somewhat set up in for magic find, like, if I were to take the magic find away, I could at least make my mercenary be a lot more brutal. Where is it? Because I could give him, I think there's an armor I have somewhere that, or there's something I have. Well, I could give him this. Right there. Can't, that would make him pretty good. I think there was something that had crushing blow. Or at least I thought there was. Like that could make him more powerful. Any of this stuff could be, you know, tactically equipped onto things to make them stronger. Which then would the kill ability would increase survivability, right? I don't know what, and also I don't know what sockets I want to put into it. I could just put gems into it. Like if I just put two perfect topaz in there, would that be such a crime, or would that be worth it? What would I want to put into this? Right? That's the question. That is a question. At very least, it is a question. Where are you, Jules? Check BC. What? Topaz? Topaz gives resist on shields. Give resist on chest. Yeah, don't worry about it. Let's see what. Also, let's check the gems. Let's check the gems, shall we? Wait, these are the gems. The jewels. Let's check the jewels, I meant to say. All resistances +9. Attacker takes damage of 2. I could add some resistance, if you want. I could add some. Do you want me to add some? Want me to add some resistance? What do you think? Should I add 9 resistance to that? I could add some magic fine with a little bit of resistance. You want any more of that resistance? I mean, you know, I'm on Nightmare Man, and you know, like running out of those resistances, man. So yeah, I'm thinking. Let's bring this right here. And then one of these. The lower one, who cares? Because it's the difference between, what? 8 defense. I'll 8 defense? Yeah. You'll get the one that's 8 defense lower. Alright. 5 of these. Wait, what does he have right now? I'm on the wrong character to ask that question. I'm pretty sure he has 5. He's got 2 in his helmet, and he's got 3 in his chest piece, right? I think that's what it was. So the magic fine would be the same. But then he would gain a bunch of life, strength, damage, and resistance. So would that would make him a lot... That would make my mercenary a lot more survivable. And... Or, I mean, I could even put it on my character. And I don't know, I need the armor, I'm pretty sure, to get the +1 to skills. Yeah. If I want the +1 to skills and the magic fine from the rings... It only adds if they get the kill. Yeah, that's true. And I try to let... And I mean, I'm a summon necro, so... I mean, there's a good chance my skeletons might get the kill, but he's also up in there. He's up in their face, right? So every so often, he's going to get kills. Survivability is better. Ah, fuck it. Because there's a recipe that I could take the gems out if I really need to anyway, right? If this isn't the worst, if this isn't the best decision, I can always change my mind at some point and take those out. And there's always going to be more gems and to replace gems that I use, so it's not like it's not a huge problem. So let's just 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and then this will be a nice little helmet. So like I could give this helmet to characters now, and they'll like lower level characters could use this, and then that could help them find some like lower level uniques and things. And you know, if I'm like helping people out to get some low level stuff to start off, like let's say they're starting totally fresh and they have nothing, something like that. Like if somebody's just starting the game and like you're not just gonna give them equipment, but you give them one of these, it's kind of like, it's almost like you don't give them a fish, you teach them to fish. And then that right there, that's going to help them find some items. And if I don't like this, I could always just put his other armor back on, and then he'll have 6 gems. I need to find somebody, I need to get a character up to a point where there's going to be another character with one of those insights. Well, I guess I have the Necromancer and the Barbarian, so that would be 2 different characters. So I should probably start just, like, equipping everybody. That would be a good way to also clear up on equipment and stuff. What am I doing? This. Oh no, it's just 2 slot. So this is actually an increase, and what's it, armor 9? So he's actually getting a defense upgrade by 5 points. See, that's pretty good numbers there. He's going up by 5 whole defense points. That makes a big difference when a monster really needed that 5-point difference to hit him. Now they're going to be missing 5 points of defense more with this mercenary. There you go. Oh, yes, you will. And then how about this? What's his life? Okay, hold on. Let me get out of the way. Let's just take note. He's got 955 life. He does 475 to 851 damage. I don't think this is going to give any resistances, right? Okay, let's take a look.
I'll put that to good use.
1,025, and now he's doing 519 to 962. Wait, why is this level 25? All right, there we go. So that's gonna do some damage. Do I want to risk it? Do I want to try? No. I want to just get more runes, fight the champions inside the tower, and then go to Endariel. See if I can find some nightmare level uniques or set items, while also trying to get runes and really, really wanting Sojas. Just going over the plan again. That's the plan. Well, what do we have here? Nah. Get the fuck in there. I don't like it. It was cool until I identified it. Then I didn't like it anymore. I just... No, I would not accept it. It was on the council, but it was not given the rank of master. Where do you pick your merc? Act 2? He's the guy in like the north corner. Difficulty? Normal. He's got prayer. He's a prayer mercenary. Mercenary. He's a canary. Yeah, he's a prayer mercenary. And he's using insight, so he has meditation, and that those then synergize into each other. So now I'm getting constant healing and mana regeneration. Yeah, I only play hardcore. I only ever play hardcore in this game. Little potion. Stamina potion. That's why it was white. So let's see. What's this? So yeah, the things that are on my shopping list here, what I want to find... Why can't I just get the one rune word, right? Why can't I just have ith?
I need a key.
Give me ith, game. Not an amethyst. Give me ith. There we go. Because ith sounds like you got a queepy wisp. Right? Ith eth. I was making fun of that the other day. Ith eth. Well, let's get the hell out of here. Oh, I don't have my bone armor up. He's reviving the little goblin guys. Don't worry, I'll revive them first so he can't. Is that what we were asking for? 2-socketed armor? And then what was the other thing I needed? Was it a weapon? How long have I played Diablo 2? I played Diablo 2 back in the early 2000s. I remember I showed my friend Diablo one summer, and he was like, oh wow, this is the coolest game ever. And then a couple weeks later, he's like, have you ever heard that there's a Diablo 2? And I was like, no, wow, really? So he shows me Diablo 2, and he's like, wow, this is amazing. You can run. And it was like, oh, this is sweet. And we were playing Diablo 2. And then I remember the expansion came out, and then there was like an update where they added like they added a bunch of wackiness after the update. 2-socket helm and 4-socket sword. 2-socket helm, 4-socket sword. Alright, let's keep that in mind. So right now, yeah, the strategy as I was looking up bosses and like their possible drops and stuff like that. And so my plan here is that I do Countess runs, I do Andariel runs, then I go to Act 2, and I fight all of like the different mini bosses across Act 2, and then that's supposed to that's going to be bosses that I can get certain Necromancer gear from. So that's just going to be for this character. But with Andariel and with the tower, there's so many, what is it? There's so many champions and unique monsters that it just, I just want to say, like, you have good chances of getting something from fighting here. And then you get the guaranteed rune at the end, right? And then with Andariel, it's something about how, I don't know if it's the first place that you can get them, or if it's something in the way that Andariel's codes or coding is, where Andariel has a higher chance of dropping unique rings. So when I say unique ring, I think you only need one guess to get it correctly of what unique ring it is that I would want. And I would want 2 of them. Because I'm a greedy bastard. So that's the plan. As half-baked and probably totally naive of a planet as it is, that's it. So, and then at some point, depending on if there's like maybe a bit of like stall on getting further in the game, I might just start leveling up the paladin or the druid or something like that. I'll switch to a different class, and I'll try to catch up another class to the same sort of level bracket. And then kind of whichever character is able to make it through first is then able to kind of continue forward and, you know, carry the team, right? Always go to the left. You know, I found that to be somewhat true. Fact checkers have determined this to be somewhat true, but not necessarily. From the way you start, always left. You know, okay, so where do I go from here? I want to put this to the test. Do you see the map on the screen? I don't know if you can see it. Okay, where do I go from here? Left. So I hate to say it, but we're going right. Technically, at this precise moment, we are going to the right. But I'm also clearing the levels because there's more there's champions that I can go for loot. So I am clearing the floors. I think I might have jokingly earlier said this was a speed run. It's not. It's not a speed run. This is going to be more like a persistence run, isn't it? Warhammer. GW's going to sue. More if you have less chance to get rune drops from monsters. Yes, that's true. Aww. Throw it back, it's sick. Throw it back. You know, see, I guess technically if we go this way, that is to the left. It is up and to the left, you see? Up and to the left. Up and to the left. You see, but it also goes this way and has to go like all the way around and then through here and then it goes in. So that is one magic left turn. If you go the way and stay always on the left side, you come to the door. Okay. Isn't that like a way that you get through like a corn maze, though? If you put your, like, hand to the left wall and you just keep taking left turns, eventually you'll get out of the corn maze? But I suppose this is not just get out, it's the quickest way. Right. Is how it's kind of put, right? So it's D2 knowledge if you play a lot. See, I never did things like Countess runs. I always just tried to get as far. I wasn't really good at planning out where to go and why. And I think with the with getting back into this, it's kind of made me look at it different. Going like, well, this does the there's these places and things have like triggers attached to them where you have certain near like guarantees, right? And like Countess giving you items, certain unique monsters always being placed in certain areas so that you can constantly depend on this monster's going to be here. You know, if you want to get this particular monster over and over and over again, you can for the low price of go there. There he is. And that could be pretty beneficial. Like, I was wanting to try one thing out. There's a unique monster that's just before the portal to Arcane Sanctuary. If you were to load into a game, go to Arcane Sanctuary, leave out the portal, fight the monster. Right? Do you see my plan? My devious plan? There is a unique, like, what is it, like spider sword guy, the guys that run in with the big swords in Act 2. Right before, wait, throwing axe. Would have been cool if it was socketed. What's this? Anytime like a charm hits the ground, it's like, you know, it's payday every time. Just gotta get good ones. All right, big money, no whammy, right? Here we go. Big money, no whammy. Enjoy the sauna. For a second I was like, why is the Countess out here? That's like the Countess's body double. Like, is this the fucking Phantom Menace? I'm Queen Amidala. What? We're all fooled. I'll hold on to this, just because that would be not as good as this. Never mind. Just throw that away. Oh, wait. I'll put these over here. So I need a 2-socketed helmet. Maybe we can get one here. Okay. First, there was something about this guy can give drops. About Bone Ash. Can I revive these? Can't revive champions, huh? Thank you, game, for giving me some piece of shit. But, like, it's that easy to go to that guy. And if he can give drops... And then... Let's just do this little quick experiment here. Is this gonna give drops? If I go here... Leave... Go up. Go in here. Wait, what? Yeah, that shouldn't have been like that. They should have been, like, in the room. I guess that was just bad RNG. Oh well. I don't think there was anything, like, there anyway. Oh, fuck's sake, really? Do I have to go this? Is it gonna be it's gonna be this way, right? What's the experience gonna be like here? And Dariel Act 1? Then let's go to Andariel Act 1. Yeah, I'm not done with Act 3. I'm not confident going through Mephisto's yet. Because, you know, like the little, like the shrunken doll guys? One of those guys killed my last Necromancer. And I ran into one of those the last time I went in. And it was kind of scary. So... those guys seem to still be doing quite a bit. I need to have a solid answer to that. What's this? Oh, Milbrag? No, Get out of there. But yeah, right now, with my leveling up, like, Angelics seems to be good, because, I mean... I don't know. I'm finding this to be just generally very tactical. And then with also getting the +1 to skills. Damage going to mana. It's got things that when all these items kind of go together. I'm sure there's going to be better answers to some of these things. But for with what I have available, working pretty good. Although I'm sure I'm going to want, like, the +1 to skill rings, and there's going to be way better stuff that I can give myself. Better ways to kind of stack resistances to be able to take care of any sort of deductions that I might get. Of course. Wait, and this is also a dead end? That's just like a whole dead end room. Alright. Let's get bone armor on. Pierce this guy. He's dead. You're trying to sit up, and your bottle on the table was about half to fall down. Fast. Oh, damn. Clearly, you are Spider-Man, and you could catch a whole lunch tray just like Spider-Man. Is that even... Wait. Why does it have a curse? Is there a champion guy in there? Let's go over here, because that looked like some kind of aura or curse. Let's get this guy in there. Let's light a match, because it's dark in there. I can't see. This might be worth some money. Let's see. Let's give it a look. Yeah, maybe. Oh, and there's bong water on the floor. It's probably carpeted too. Just make it a worse. It's carpeted and it's layered over top of decades worth of hand-me-down generational everyone's grandma's finest china, right? Like literally the ashes of your ancestors are placed under your floorboards and like would be stained by the rot of the bong water, the dishonor amongst generations of your family, the curse of the bong water. Yeah, but it stinks. Yeah, of course.
I need a key.
You can just clean it up. You'll get over it. You know, it's fine. The world will keep on going for another day. Don't worry, you'll be able to fill it up with stinky bong water once again. It'll be fine. Everyone's gonna be okay. I miss carrying keys. It was fun every time you got to unlock a chest. That little boost of dopamine of, yes, I did right. I brought keys. I'm a good player at this game. Right? Now, I would love to fight all the champions on this floor, but that's not really what I'm all about here. On these ones, I'm just trying to find the stairs. Do I play single player or open BattleNet? Now, technically, ooh. Do I play offline? Is how I'm going to rephrase that, right? No. This is all. I can log into BattleNet with this character. I can go into the lobby, join games, make games. But at the character select menu, I just press play. So I guess it just makes like a private personal lobby that is effectively just one player. But I could at any point be able to join a game, or whatever, right? Like I actually at one point I needed to unload some of my items. So I got one of my friends that has the game to log in, and I was like, hey, would you play hardcore? I'm trying to get rid of some items. Like this would be a good way to start up. Just here you go. Just do this. Don't die. Have fun. Now you've got your way in, right? You don't have to struggle painfully with your first character. Here, have some equipment. You're ready. You can rock all of Act 1 now. Here you go. And so, yeah, it is part of the plan here as well, where I'm farming for equipment. If you play offline and you don't change difficulty, the map stays the same. Well, I mean, I press play, so I don't think that works on this. So, I mean, yeah, I know. If you play, I remember playing in the original game. If you played on, because I didn't have the internet, but I had Diablo 2. So, I don't remember how that came about, where I didn't have the internet, but I had Diablo 2. So, I remember playing it on solo, and I had no idea, how to make a good character. So, my Necromancer had a scythe. My Necromancer had a scythe and a bone helm, and I was like, I am complete. I am the Necromancer. I hit you. I miss. I guess I don't hit you. I never hit anything. I have a scythe. I'm a Necromancer. Like that was just kind of how the game played. What's this? This is gonna be total trash, isn't it? Oh, we'll sell it. Oh, bone helm. I could be just like I was when I played before. I'll save this for somebody else. It's level 6. Another character could very happily take 6 more mana and find that useful. What are the chances that Akara is going to have a better wand than the one? Because I bought the one I'm using from Akara. You want to run? Sure, you're going to get some good stuff. Oh, you're in the EU. Okay. All right. Well, good to see you. Good to have you in. I stream regularly, usually in the evenings. On the weekends, I'm able to do earlier streams. That will be a mixture of doing hobby Warhammer streams and video games. It's a pretty good mix of different things that get done here on the channel. So look forward to seeing you again. Thanks for popping in. Let's see if I can get a even better wand somehow. Can I get +3 to summoning skills and +2 to necromancer skills? Can I get both of that? Is that possible?
An aspirant to the chapter.
Thank you for subscribing. But yeah, the experience is definitely slowing down. I don't know if I'm going to need more strength or dex or anything, or if I should just keep dumping into vitality. So there's a little bit of... what am I going to do, right? There's a little bit of that going on. So wait, what's my magic find at right now? 194. So I would like to... if I socketed that and put... if I rushed a character, could I do it? Could I rush 2 characters? Up to Act 5. And get the Larzik quest. And then socket both of those to put 2 more perfect topazes on, and then go over 200% magic find. Would that be the best call? So now if I take this off, what do I lose? I lose like everything that I want these items, like all the secondary bonuses that I would want. Those all just kind of vanish. Alright. So that's no good. I was gonna ask, I was like, oh, I wonder if this will be good for like Siverbs. See, maybe that would be the trick here. Now, what was I gonna do with this character? I think I was considering giving him Vengeance. Or no, it was Conviction and Vengeance was the plan. But I could probably replan this and make a much more effective Paladin character, right? Milbragas and Siverbs. Erathas now. Fire resist plus 25. Poison resist plus 26. What does this give me? All resistances plus 10. And then that's where the Berserkers is. I was wondering where the helmet went. I was thinking it would be kind of funny, though, to have a barbarian mercenary and you put the Berserker's set on him, give him 2 axes. 2 axes, the armor, and the helmet. And then he's got the full set on. Give him +1 to his skills. See, I have no idea what would be a better strategy. Milbraga's Rod. Did I get a Milbraga's? That sounds familiar.
Good day.
One's justice. Yeah, Milbraga's. Okay, so I already have one right there. Aratha's Cord. Now, it's not the full set, but... it'll need to be level 30... oh, wait, that's the wrong one. Level 17. Isn't that one... is this set going to be better? I don't know. Robe and... okay, so there's still pieces I don't have, though. I wonder if I went with jewels. Could you get through all of normal with just getting Holy Fire? If you just power leveled Holy Fire up to level 20, would that be enough damage to take on Mephisto, Diablo, Baal, and the minions and all that? Would that work? That's a big question, right? Mixed with zeal and did great. Yeah, the weapon, the fire damage. Because I'm just thinking of this as, how could I get up to the Larzik quest as quickly as possible? Quickly, consistently, and safely. What would be the most reliable way to do it? And if I have some of these set items and equipments, I should have an easier time as long as I'm able to level up sufficiently, right? Is there any class, anything I could pick? And if I already have to walk around and shit dies, because I mean I could use Jules the Paladin, which is funny because they're equipped like nearly the same. Actually, Jules is probably equipped better. If anything, Jules is probably equipped better than my actual Paladin. Assassin? Probably my least favorite character. I feel like I would hate every moment of the run. Oh wait. Wow, no, Jules is not equipped better than the other guy. What would this give me? I'm just kind of wondering now. Level 30. Like a caster? Yeah. I mean, would Sorceress work? Has the world record. Level 11. Let's see if maybe I can get this sorceress up to level 18 so I can start teleporting around. Oh, it doesn't have a belt.
Yes? When I fled the...
I don't know why. I'll just save that. Alright, so I have an insight ready on this sorceress. That's good. So I just need to get this sorceress to level 30. And then at that point I'm laughing, right? Fire sorceress? +3 to skill flyer skills. Right there. But for now, I'm going to want some of these. Okay, I'm going to put these away. Take this out. Vacuum those up to the mule characters later. But just keep the shit clean and clear. What's this? Poison damage over 6. That could be useful for somebody at the very beginning of the game, sure. 6 to mana, I'll take it. +9 to life, I'll take that. 10 to life and 4 to mana, I will take that. Oh, those are basically the same thing. Okay, well, 14. I'll hold on to that for now, and I'll level up into it. So this row will be the level 14 row. What's this? Dex. 8 to life, 6 to life, 6 to life. So when I get to level 14, I'm going to have a big health jump. And then I'll take the little bit of lightning resistance. Let's see, what are we at now? So there we go. We got 90 fire resistance. That's pretty good. Still got some stat points to put into something. I'm thinking I'm probably going to want life. I don't want to get hit, but I'm going to want to have life, right? And I think my stats right now are probably high enough to support my equipment. And, or I mean, I might need 70 strength, right? And then what am I getting a bonus to strength from? Okay, so I've got +20 strength from having the 2 Cathan's rings. So really I have 40 strength. But so that bonus to life will be helpful. So let's see, what do I have right now? Fire spells. Got that level 1. I was thinking of getting Nova. Nova's really good. Okay, what am I doing right now? Look for the Dark Tower and look for the Heraldric Malice. Well, if I'm level 11, I'm probably going to want to do Tristram, aren't I? It's been a while since I played as this character as well, so... What do I have on? Yeah, Cathan's. Rakanishu. How do you like it, you Rakanishus? There we go. That worked.
Tristram was no match for Diablo's fury.
What's she leveled up? Oh, she's got... Okay. That's not quite what I was expecting.
Thank you.
Oh no. Some kind of... What was that? Is it like the Alt key or something?
Good day.
Okay, so why doesn't she have any equipment? And why does she have a Berserker's helmet?
Good day.
I'll put that to good use. I'll put that to good use.
Where's the bow? Three to 6, 1 to 6. I kind of like this idea. The monster flee.
I'll put that to good use.
I probably should have grabbed potions before going through, but that's alright. Alright. Yeah, made me think I should probably get some life. Because I can always get mana and other stats later. But if my health goes down to 0, I don't get a second chance, so that's it. If I'm at 90, what's this going to go up to? Let's just put it all in. 30 life.
I need mana.
There we go. So level 12, right? There we go. Nova. And is there anything else I'm going to want? I don't know just yet, but let's try... Cost 13.
Not enough mana. I need mana.
Awesome.
I need mana. Not enough mana.
Gets from static field. And how much damage does it get per thing? Plus 5%.
I need mana. I need mana. Not enough mana. Not enough mana.
Well, I'm pretty happy with that so far. Okay. So if I just kind of keep doing that, I should get up to what, level 14?
The Order welcomes you.
There we go.
Tristram was
go.
no match for Diablo's fury.
Not enough mana. I need mana. Not enough mana.
we go. There's the 2-socket helm.
Not enough mana. Not enough mana. Not enough mana. I need mana.
Is that nearly a level, or...? Yeah, that might do it. Probably just want to continue. Why didn't I get any potions? have a little bit of flexibility, right? Nothing in the house, but there's a chest outside.
Not enough mana. I need mana. Not enough mana.
I'm probably gonna want the Countess
Not
and hunting for new assassin
I
build.
need mana.
Alright, where's the waypoint? Alright, map. Quit fucking around with me. If I'm wanting to do quick Countess runs, the Sorceress will also be best, because, once again, teleport. If I can get to level 30, I should be really set, because I'll have the insight set on.
Secrets.
The Mosaic build.
I need mana. Not enough mana. I need 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 mana.
That moment in between where you press the Windows button. And when there's those corrupted rogues coming at you, and it's like, shit.
I need mana. Thank you. Not enough mana. Not enough mana.
That worked.
I'll put that to good use.
More mana. So what? Okay, I'm at level 13. 5 more levels. Can I just kind of just keep pushing this? Get 5 more levels.
I need mana. I need mana.
Those ghosts are really easily handled. You just hit them with a stick. Or wasn't there an armor? Increases your defense. Damages enemies that hit you. Increases your defense and frees enemies that hit you. And damages and freezes. Okay. Oh, I need these. Can I have both of these on? No.
I need mana. Not enough mana. I hope to find other such treasures.
Just hoping to find treasures.
Hello. Your rewards are well earned.
Yes.
So now I'm just waiting for... Just waiting till I can get that meditation on it.
I need mana.
Or just get way more mana regeneration.
I need mana. Not enough mana. Not enough mana. Not enough mana.
Hit him with a staff.
Ah, the monastery. On Dariel's stronghold.
Pretty easy so far.
Mana.
That worked. stamina shrine.
Not enough mana. I need mana. I need mana. If there was magic here, it's long gone now.
Where would it have been? Where would it have gone?
Thank you.
The sorceress here in these scary formative years. Oh, all right. We're in for about almost 4 hours of dabbling. I think I'm gonna step away. I think I'm nearly falling asleep. That's a lot of Diablo. I am nearly falling asleep. So let's give a shout out. Let's see who we got. Who do we have here? Who's getting a shout out? Go to the top of the thing. Let's give a shout out to Michael, anything and everything. Go check out Michael's channel. Shout out to Filthy Green Name. We got a shout out to Chaos Gamer, Ass Blaster Master, Disaster J. We have a shout out to Tallahassee. We have a shout out to Graham Patch, Limey Graham Patch. We have a shout out to Muad'Dib, to Necarius. Of course, Nightbot gets one. Latino Head, shout out to, and beyond that, I'm gonna make some tea, and there's a chance I might fall asleep. But who knows? Maybe we'll do a double. Maybe this will be a double Diablo. Maybe I'll come back. Maybe I'll come back stronger. It's still early in the evening. I could come back and do some more later. But right now, I think I need to back off. But what I do know for a certain thing is a fact. That I'm still me, and you're still you. And this is still the outro.